Hello, I'm Noam Tiroler, and this is Daniel, my assistant teacher. I will demonstrate for you the procedures of a Thai acupressure treatment routine to help you understand how to use the formulas of therapy points in my book. For the best results, begin the session, when time allows, with a warm-up. You do not have to use Thai massage techniques. Use any technique that you are familiar with to massage the neck, shoulder blades, and upper back. You're going to see the treatment for a very common neck disorder, which involves neck pain while turning the head. Take a look at Routine 9 of the neck chapter in my book. A chronic or acute pain is located here, at this area, with some pain located along the top of the trapezius reaching the shoulder. Some pain may also climb up the side of the neck, reaching the base of the skull. However, most of the pain is located here. The pain is aggravated while turning the head. When the client turns his head to the right, the pain appears on the right side. When he turns his head to the left, no pain is created or only a little bit of pain appears on the right side. Most often, it is a one-sided pain. If while turning the head to the right, the pain appears on the opposite side, or if the pain appears on both sides, or if pain appears while bowing the head down, or if pain appears here at the area between the shoulder blades, then the diagnosis will be different and you should use a different treatment routine. For more on neck pain's diagnosis, take a look at the diagnosis table in the neck chapter in my book. The first point is at the base of the skull in the depression at the outer edge of this muscle. This is the third back line. Press as deep as you feel is needed and hold the pressure for 5 to 15 seconds. Release pressure and proceed to point 2, which is one finger below point 1 on the third back line. Press as deep as you feel is needed and hold the pressure for 5 to 15 seconds. Release pressure and proceed to point 3, which is one finger below point 2 on this same line. Hold the pressure for 5 to 15 seconds. Release pressure and proceed to point 4, at the curve of the neck. Press 45 degrees inwards and downwards. This is a tender point. It is often the most important point of this formula. Hold the pressure for as long as you feel needed, but no more than 15 seconds. Release pressure and proceed to point 5, directly above the upper angle of the shoulder blade. It is a stiff and tender point on the top edge of the trapezius. This point, or the previous point, would often be the most important points of this formula. Hold the pressure for as long as you feel needed, but no more than 15 seconds. Release pressure and proceed to point 6, one finger lateral to point 5, on the top edge of the trapezius. It is also a stiff and tender point. Hold the pressure for as long as you feel is needed, but no more than 15 seconds. Release pressure and proceed to point 7, which is one finger lateral to point 6, just before the shoulder. Hold the pressure for 5 to 15 seconds. Release pressure and return to point 1. Continue in order as before to points 2, 3, and so on. Repeat pressing these 7 points for several times before you proceed to point 8. Let's find point 8. Find C7 first, and press one finger sidewards on the highest point of the muscle. Press forward and downward. This point often needs stronger and longer pressure than the previous points. Hold the pressure for as long as you feel is needed. Release pressure and proceed to point 9, which is one finger below point 8. Level with the upper angle of the shoulder blade, on the highest point of the paraspinal muscles. One finger lateral to the spinous process. This point often needs strong and long pressure. Hold the pressure for 5 to 15 seconds. Release pressure and proceed to point 10 at the upper angle of the shoulder blade. Find and press this very stiff muscle here. This is the levator scapula, and it is a very tender point. It is used in all the formulas for neck and shoulder disorders, and also for all the formulas for headaches. Hold the pressure for 5 to 15 seconds. Repeat thumbing these 3 points as long as improvement occurs, but no more than 10 repetitions. Stop working if the points become sensitive. Use the amount of pressure that suits your client. When time allows, you can also use the following optional complementary procedures. In the first procedure, use your elbow to work on this area. The second procedure is a twist. Hold the thigh gently with your foot. Do not press. Just apply enough pressure to keep it from moving. Pull the inner side of the arm while pushing the shoulder blade of the other side. Twist to both sides. In the third procedure, press point 5 or point 4. Find the more tender one, then press it. And ask your client to turn his head from side to side. Repeat for a few times. This is the end of this treatment routine. Your client will usually feel much better right at the end of the first treatment. However, at times, improvement will be noticed only on the next day. When the condition is acute, it is helpful to repeat this same treatment daily until recovery. With a chronic condition, treat only twice a week. It is recommended that you first practice the routines in the book on colleagues, friends, or family members, and only afterwards use them on your clients.